Hi Virgo, welcome to my channel, The Fool's Journey Tarot. This is a general love reading for the sign of Virgo for the upcoming week. If you're brand new to my channel, everything that you need to know about this video and the reading is in the description box below. Please check that out so you can have an understanding of how I work with the tarot. If you are a returning viewer, thank you so much for returning and watching my videos again. I appreciate your support. I reached 400 subscribers yesterday and was very excited about that. So I do appreciate the support and I appreciate the return views. So thank you so much. I do want to remind all of my viewers that because this is a general love reading, it can pertain to any kind of relationship, situation, or circumstance that you're dealing with. And as always, be flexible with the energy. Take what resonates, leave behind what doesn't. My intention is to reach the people who need this message the most and who will benefit the most from it. Okay, Virgo, so we're going to get started after a couple of shuffles. As I recall, your last reading was quite a doozy, and so far it is the #1 video, the one that's gotten the most views out of all the videos I've put out. So I'm not sure if you're going to get a continuation from that reading or if we'll see something new for some new Virgos. Let's find out together. So I'm going to give this one more shuffle and a cut. We'll see what's going on with Virgo. Here we go. Okay, so we're going to start off with the Ten of Swords in reverse in your underlying energy, paired with Death in reverse. We have the Four of Pentacles in reverse, paired with the Eight of Wands in reverse, the Devil, the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, the Lovers, and the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. So Virgo, I feel like you're hanging on to something that happened in the past, possibly an ending, possibly something that you haven't been able to let go of. I think you're revisiting, again, something that was very painful and hurtful in the past. Could have been a disruption in a family unit or within a marriage or close group of friends, someone that you are very connected with, very close to. It's been a frustrating event. I think you've been trying to let it go, maybe trying to move past it, but it's kind of kept you from moving forward because I feel like you're dwelling or thinking a lot about a past event, having a hard time letting it go. But it does feel that you're working on that. Working on releasing this negative energy, something that has definitely been toxic for you and, again, possibly within a group dynamic or family unit. It's led to some frustrations within a relationship, something significant to you. We have the Lovers on the table, which can indicate a very close bond, can indicate an intimate relationship, or someone that's just very important to you. Let's get some more cards on the table, Virgo, and see what else is up. So we have the Nine of Wands in reverse, and the Hermit, the Six of Wands, the Three of Pentacles in reverse, the Three of Wands in reverse, the Knight of Pentacles, the Devil in reverse this time, clarifying the Lovers, and the Ten of Cups in reverse. So whatever the situation or event is, I feel like you've been working quite a while to let it go, and I think you're revisiting what happened. It's lingering in your mind. You're thinking a lot about it still. You haven't released it completely. If you did release this at one time, it's come back to you. I think something didn't go your way, or something didn't transpire the way you had hoped, and I think it's been eating away at you and possibly some other connections, again, within a family unit, possibly a marriage, a significant connection to you. Again, it's possible you may have tried to let this go or release this in the past, and maybe you've been successful. But I feel like whatever happened in the past has affected more than just you. And because of that, you might be having to revisit the situation because someone else is bringing it up, or someone else is having trouble letting it go. However, it does feel like there is a close connection to you, someone who is probably supportive, and vice versa, you supportive to this person or this individual. That you're helping them through this situation. Maybe they did the same for you in the past. Again, something didn't go your way. It could have pertained to a work situation, possibly a financial endeavor, or maybe something you were creating or building, and you just didn't have success with that, and it definitely affected a relationship or a group dynamic, again, family unit, something of that nature. So we have Two of Pentacles in reverse. And we have the Magician in your underlying energy. Ace of Wands in reverse. Page of Cups in reverse. The Tower, it's clarifying the Devil. The Star in reverse. King of Cups in reverse. And the King of Pentacles. So I feel Virgo, that you're the King of Pentacles energy. The King of Pentacles is someone who's very reliable, somebody who's very down to earth. This can be a father figure, someone who's a provider, someone who puts others first, compassionate, loyal individual. I feel like this person is taking responsibility for something that, again, whatever this was in the past that didn't go your way. And it did cause some grief, some unhappiness, some frustration. There is something on the table in regards to things not coming your way or things not going your way, and I think it's been eating away at you little by little, and slowly but surely, kind of, it's almost like a virus, like this lack of hope, or feeling of frustrating feeling, or feeling like you've lost out on something, has slowly been eating away at you, but also it's affecting the people that surround you. And I think it's because there's just this energy of defeat. And again, it feels like it's kind of like acting like a virus. So it's affecting other people, even though it might be a personal situation to you that didn't work out for you specifically. And I feel like it could potentially be a work situation or a project, something you were working on that didn't transpire for you. And maybe you've lost a little bit of passion for this thing that you were working toward, and you've kind of maybe tried to let it go. Again, I think you've been successful with letting it go because maybe you felt like you just didn't have the clarity you needed, or the know-how, or a clear understanding of how to move forward and obtain whatever this is to you. So it didn't work out for you, and I think you gave up on it. But for some reason, it's coming back to haunt you. You've given up on it, but it's coming back to haunt you, whatever this was for you that didn't go your way. And it's affecting other people. And I think you feel responsible for that. This is something you may have been trying to manifest into your life. Like I said, it could have been a new work opportunity, a new project. Some new financial endeavor that would have been profitable for you. I think you've tried to keep your disappointment away from others that you care for, tried to keep yourself kind of at a distance when it comes to maybe thinking about this, because you know that it's affecting other relationships. And so you've tried to kind of keep your emotions at bay, maintain control, maybe try to remain neutral about how disappointed you are. But whatever this is to you, it's kind of creeped back into your head. Maybe you're even reconsidering a fresh start, or trying to go for this again. Because I think it was something that you hoped would not only benefit you, but benefit, again, those around you, maybe family and friends, loved ones, your partner in marriage. Let's get another set of cards out here for you, Virgo, and see what else we can come up with. So we have the High Priestess in reverse, and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. The Hanged Man in reverse. Eight of Pentacles. Nine of Wands, this time in the upright position. The Queen of Swords. Three of Cups in reverse. And the Two of Wands. Whatever didn't transpire for you feels like it possibly just was bad timing on your part, and you might be rethinking this, revisiting this, because I think in the past it's possible you didn't have all the information you needed, or you didn't have all the resources you needed, or you weren't clear on the direction you wanted to go. Maybe you weren't certain if this is something that you wanted. And I think that you're dealing with a setback, or maybe a failure, or something that just didn't work out. But that doesn't mean that you don't have the skill set to make this work. It doesn't mean that you don't have the ability to try again. Because right now I think that you're battling the idea that you can't have this at all, that you have to give it up for good. And I think that's the devil energy saying that to you. I think that you're trying to fight this idea that, well, it didn't happen, it didn't work out the first time around, so it's not going to work out at all. But I think you're battling that way of thinking, that just because you failed or it didn't work out the first time around, that you can never have this. Because I think that you may, you know, the Queen of Swords can be somebody that you're talking to, somebody you're confiding in, somebody that's helping you see clearly maybe about what went wrong or mistakes that were made. But this could also indicate your higher self, that you're just kind of getting in touch with what mistakes were made, or maybe what was wrong in the past. You didn't have the information, and that really, I think that what this Knight of Pentacles, Queen of Swords is saying is that whatever experiences you had in the past, successes or failures, it's still experience that you can, that helps you gain wisdom and could potentially move you forward. And I think those around you, family members, friends, the people that are close to you that see how this has affected you, I think that they would like to see you regain some passion and some confidence so they can have your old self back. Because I think that your disappointments have, like I said, kind of seeped into the relationships surrounding you, and you feel responsible for kind of feeling like this situation, this past failure that you're dwelling on, has affected other people. And I don't think you're very happy with that. And that might be why you're revisiting this, to see if you can succeed a second time around. Let's get some more cards for you, Virgo. Nine of Pentacles. Page of Wands. The Magician in reverse. Nine of Swords in reverse. Seven of Pentacles. Six of Swords in reverse. The Five of Wands. And the Four of Swords. So I think the cards are indicating that you could certainly, if you put some effort into this, if you put some thought into this and realize that timing just wasn't right the first time around, or you know, whatever happened in the past, timing just wasn't right, things weren't right, you didn't have all the information you needed, and it didn't work out for you. And right now, you know, you're dealing with the fact that you may have at least at one time decided you were going to give up on this endeavor. But the cards in your underlying energy are indicating that you have what it takes to try again. The idea is strong. The motivation can be there again. You can manifest this back into your life. You are equipped with the tools that you need to try again. What you need to get back is the passion, the motivation, whatever it is that gets you up in the morning, that makes you want to try again. Because you can have this again. Just because you failed once doesn't mean you don't have what it takes to make it work. And I think you're dealing with that right now, kind of struggling in your head, trying to decide, can I try again? Can I make this work? And I think what you're realizing is that in the past you just didn't have everything that you needed to get this going. And so it didn't work out the first time around. But again, that experience, fail or succeed, you were able to at least obtain that experience that gives you a little bit more knowledge and a little bit more wisdom to put in your back pocket and try again. And I think possibly what you're dealing with is fighting this idea that the longer you wait, the less motivated you are to make that second effort or third effort or whatever this is for you. And what you're dealing with right now is you're kind of stuck with this disappointment and maybe feeling like those around you are also disappointed or feeling bad for you. And you don't want that. You don't want to be, you don't want to have to throw a pity party for yourself because you're not that type of person, Virgo. You are the type that goes after and gets what you want. You're a hard worker. You're diligent. You're precise. I think Virgo is typically the type of person that does succeed at whatever they try because you just have that mindset. You know how to get the job done. And so these kind of letdowns, these kind of failures are not something that you're used to. And it doesn't feel good. And again, when you're remorseful over something in your life that maybe didn't go your way, it affects the people around you because they see your disappointment and they know that you're feeling down and it's affecting the relationships around you. And I think what you would like to do is get back some of that passion, some of that spark that made you want to go after this in the first place so that you can try again. I think the cards are indicating that if you try again, you could potentially have this. But you have to regain that confidence and the will, more than anything, the will to move forward and try again. Right, Virgo? Let's get a card from Dreams of Gaia for Virgo to finish up this reading. Maybe some advice from Spirit. Keep shuffling a little bit. One card, maybe two. Something that will help Virgo move forward. Maybe regain some confidence. Maybe some advice in moving forward, next steps. Some words of wisdom. Some uplifting encouragement. Something that will make Virgo want to get out of bed and fight again. Here we go. So we have King of Air in reverse. So this could represent you or somebody that you're dealing with. When it's in reverse, Virgo, it's a potential blockage. So let's see what the King of Air has to say. Typically, the court cards in this Dreams of Gaia tarot deck have very similar meanings as the court cards in your traditional Rider-Waite tarot deck. But I'll read this and we'll see if we can't get anything different out of it. It is rather long. It's about a page and a half. So I'll display the card for you in the upright as I read it. Okay, here we go, Virgo. The King of Air is a just and fair leader. Sorry, that's the meaning. I want to read the potential blockage because it came out in reverse, which is only about half a page. Just so you do know, the King of Air is typically a figure of authority, this can be someone who's in law enforcement, someone who knows right from wrong, upstanding citizen, very direct, clear-headed. Again, someone who is going to make the right moves, clear thinking, that kind of thing. So again, it was in reverse, so it's potential blockage. Okay, here we go. The King of Air reversed represents a man who is extremely intelligent and charming and, sadly, cruel. He is someone who takes delight in using his mental acuity to cut people down and make others feel less confident and sure of themselves. He likes to have people second-guessing themselves, and because he also possesses a gift for convincing others that he is well-intentioned and has only their best interest at heart, people seek out his advice. But he is a power seeker who likes to play mind games. What he wants is to dominate and control, not because he is emotionally broken or wounded, but because it makes him feel powerful. He does it just because he can. If you have someone of this nature in your life, the King of Air reversed represents a need to cut ties and protect yourself from another's manipulations or desire to control you, or in turn, a need or desire you might have to control and manipulate others. Only pain will come from this relationship or behavior. Okay, so again, this is somebody who has the ability and the power to be hurtful and cutting when he's in the reverse. This, depending on who you are and what your situation is, this could represent you, this could represent somebody that you're dealing with, this could represent how you're feeling about yourself. Again, we have the devil energy on the table, so this could very well be you cutting yourself a few blows, feeling a little down on yourself, and not giving yourself a second chance to see success, to try again, to work things out, to make things right. If this represents somebody else, this could potentially be someone who has kept you down, held you back, or is maybe feeling you less than, making you feel like you can't have this dream or desire that you've been working for, that you've been manifesting into your life. If that's the case, then maybe it's time to cut somebody like this out of your life so you can regain your confidence and feeling secure about where you need to go and what you need to do to obtain what you want to have. However this works for you, Virgo, I hope that it gave you some clarity. I'm going to leave the reading here, and I really appreciate you joining me. Thank you so much. And if this did resonate, please like, share, and subscribe. Again, I appreciate you viewing the video, and I hope I see you again. Take care. Bye, Virgo.